It is sometimes referred to as Asian flush, but we would actually prefer the term alcohol flush reaction, but an even better term would be acetaldehyde flush reaction. You may want the alcohol because the alcohol is what binds to specific brain receptors called GABA, and that makes you feel relaxed, carefree, and generally good. But you don't want acetaldehyde because acetaldehyde is 20 times more toxic than alcohol is itself. So let me go ahead and explain where alcohol flush reaction or acetaldehyde flush reaction comes from. Alcohol converts with an enzyme called ADH into something called acetaldehyde, which is 20 times more toxic than alcohol is itself, and then it uses an enzyme called ALDH to then convert into acetate, which is just vinegar and is non-toxic, and then you pee it out. So basically, to get rid of alcohol, you must convert it into acetaldehyde before converting it into acetate, and this acetaldehyde step is the toxic part of the alcohol metabolization process. And so if you're low in ALDH, which is very common among East Asian populations, but not dedicated to that people group, it's just common among them, you're going to have an overexposure to acetaldehyde. So what you can do is take this product right here. It's Cheers Restore, and it's an after alcohol aid, and you just take 3 capsules after your last alcoholic beverage or before going to bed to support your liver and help you feel better the next day. You can find it in drugstores, grocery stores, convenience stores, that website run by Jeff Bezos. It's in Walgreens, Albertsons, Hy-Vee, Meijer, Wegmans, H-E-B, 7-Eleven, and Circle K, and I know there's a whole lot more. Those are just ones I know off the top of my head. But it has an amino acid in it called L-cysteine. And L-cysteine, in the presence of acetaldehyde, will actually bind acetaldehyde and form a non-toxic compound called MTCA, effectively neutralizing acetaldehyde. And human studies with L-cysteine show that you can reduce cysteine levels by over half. So what we would recommend is if you are someone who does turn red when they drink alcohol, to take Cheers Restore before, during, and after so that you have that cysteine both in your gut and in your bloodstream at the exact time that you are being exposed to acetaldehyde to lower those acetaldehyde levels. The other thing that I would like to point out is that just because you don't turn red when you drink doesn't mean you aren't being exposed to acetaldehyde. We know this because you can actually do blood tests and see large levels of acetaldehyde in people, even if they don't turn red when they drink. So you would benefit from having Cheers Restore whether you turn red or not. It's also good for your liver, and it reduces something called GABA rebound, but I'll explain how that works in another video. So cheers.